Today I'm talking to the Barefoot Doctor, Stephen Russell, author and expert in self-development. Thank you for joining me today.
Pleasure.
So people now have got the problems with, financial problems, credit crunches, redundancies and all the rest of it. What should they should be trying to be in their cave? They should practice this. I mean,
Yeah, this
is going to work. It's going to work equally with them, isn't it?
Well, more so. I mean,
Yeah.
look, we're all under pressure now.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's immune from this
Yeah.
because everything is so interconnected that okay, so at the moment it might look like people are losing their jobs and it's not us, but with the amount of people losing their jobs in time, this is affecting everybody.
Yeah.
And so we're all in this is a crisis situation, and there's no one escaping this one. And the more in a crisis you are, the more important it is to do this stuff, and the easier it is actually to do it, because the contrast is greater. You notice it more. You've got the stress is greater, so the relaxation becomes greater. So this isn't about this. The idea of this is enlightenment on the run. You don't have to go off anywhere to become enlightened. You don't have to go off to reach an altered state of transcendent bliss or peace. The idea is you develop slowly the peace within you in the midst of the action. So you don't let... What it also does is the twofold. When you consider that our well-being and our survival really depends on how we all treat each other now. Always has done, but it's going to increasingly become important to get on with each other well, help each other out and keep each other safe and all the rest of it. The more relaxed in your body you are, the more naturally you operate from a set of natural ethics spontaneously. It's not about morals anymore. You naturally feel that the human decency. So you want to help other people. You're not because you're being a good person or trying to be saintly or anything. It's just a natural instinct to be warm around people and take care. You see everyone as your brothers and sisters. You can't help it when you get in your body properly, because you realise that's who we all are, really. It's the Tao everywhere. So you just want to help as much as you can. That makes people help you. This is very important. If you lost your job or whatever, the only way you're going to survive is by the goodwill of others. And the way you get goodwill is by being full of goodwill yourself. When things are really stressful, you have to be able to centre yourself, to be able to think clearly, because the worst thing is panicking. It doesn't help. I mean, all it does is destroy your clarity, and you don't make the right choices when you're panicking. There has to be this underlying innate trust that life will support you, and there'll be a way. You'll find a way, but you've got to relax to find a way, like a stealthy ninja. A ninja will always find a way out of trouble, but they don't do it by being all rigid and like that. They do it by being really stealthy and moving, like that, like water, flowing like water.
So with this, does it actually mean that you never have challenges?
Yeah, no, you have them all the time.
You do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the better you get, the more life throws at you, because you've got to keep growing, you've got to keep getting better. So the more you develop your skills, the more you're able to take on. And the more you naturally do take on, because you've got more and more energy, you realise more is possible. So there's less stopping you. There's nothing stopping you, actually. So you go for things, and you go for bigger and bigger things, and with that comes bigger and bigger challenges, and more challenges to your own self confidence and how much you trust yourself. You get more doubtful. Of course, you'll have moments where it's like, "Whoa, I must be completely mad. What am I doing?" Then it's like, "No, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going." It gives you that as well. It gives you that fight to keep going.
So if you've got this moment when you think, moment of doubt, then you'd be forward, wouldn't you, with your energy?
Yeah, you're falling forwards. You've got lost in the drama.
Right, so then you go back again, sit in your Buddha position, calm down, and then it'll take you forward again.
Yeah, you're resetting your computer, in other words. It's like you're actually restarting it.
Yeah.
And it clears off all the stuck programs and everything.